Hi and welcome to a new mod showcase video for Rimworld. I'm Icon, and in this video I'm going to introduce the Allow Tool mod, one of my favorite quality of life mods and one of the most subscribed mods in the Steam workshop, and that's surely for a reason. I'm going to introduce the functions of the mod and I'm going to give you my opinion about the mod in general, and after that you can draw your own conclusions about that. The Allow Tool mod massively upgrades the orders section of your game. As you see here, compared to vanilla, you have a lot more buttons and you have a real cool array of new tools like the finish off button, which allows you to finish off downed enemies instead of painfully executing them with melee attacks to death. On top of that, everything is allowed after they are finished off, not forbidden as like it is when you melee them down. And you can allow everything. You can harvest fully grown plants. You can do a lot of wonderful things, and most importantly, you can right-click pretty much all of these buttons and unlock a really cool multitude of new functions, like mining here, mine connect. Well, that doesn't make too much sense. This one is good. Cut plants. You can cut all blighted plants, for example, just with one click. You can do a lot of other cool stuff here, but the most important things to mention are the finish off functionality, the harvest fully grown functionality, which allows you to order your people to start harvesting something only when the maximum amount of yield can be dropped, the strip mine and the planning tools, but I'm going to talk about these a little bit further down the road. So, as you see here, we have a lot of new tools, and most of them are connected to the items correctly. So for example, when we click a berry bush, you get the extra tools that fit to the berry bush. Same goes for the oak tree and all the good things. So when we now go for a berry bush, for example, we can right-click the select similar functionality, and now we can select all berry bushes on the map. We can select all in the visible area or just in the home area. A really useful function. You can also harvest all plants in the home area or harvest all plants. Be careful with that though. So overall, the Allow tool is a great enhancer for your foraging stuffs. Works also quite good with chopping wood and all manner of different things. Also, when you hold down the shift button and you just click a button here, you can also put it onto the mouse cursor. So for example, if you don't want to harvest fully grown berry bushes, but you want to have that tool on your cursor, there you go. But that's not all the mod can do. It also allows you to enhance mining in a really cool way. So when you want to mine stuff, you just right click here and then you go for mine connected ores. Boom. This is a bit cheating because, you know, you should not have any idea where this vein will go, but seriously, it doesn't really matter too much. So with the Allow tool, it becomes a breeze to mine out complete veins or just give the orders for that. I really appreciate that tool a ton because it made things a lot easier. Also, when you want to cancel out stuff, you can just cancel all orders on the map. Boom. This is the power of the Allow tool, giving you a lot of other options to do these tasks quicker. But that's not everything. It also introduces a new job, Haul Plus. So Haul Plus, as you see, stands way earlier in the priority list than the hauling job and can be applied to all manner of different things. So with this, you can assign everything which lies on the ground to be hauled urgently, which is really cool because, you know, I got that problem really often that stuff like the components are lying around in the rain and nobody hauls them. Really good stuff. Also gives you a warning when you have no storage area designated for the urgently hauled items. What is there more to wish for? So beyond that, you can also find, oops, never mind, the animals tab, that's a different mod. You can also use this to assign steel flag chunks on the map. As you see here, there's only that steel flag chunk on the map. You can also select all sandstone chunks in the area. I really like to use this tool for all manner of different things. You can also hunt all animals well, you maybe shouldn't do that. But as you see here, the ideas are quite big. Also worth mentioning is the planning tool. With the planning tool, you can just plot out empty designators. They really don't do anything except for being markers on the floor, and you can't even cancel them. You need to use the remove plans tool for that. Really cool stuff, because this way you can plan out your base wherever with stuff you want without blocking everything with blueprints. I do like that feature a lot too. And last but not least, I want to talk about the strip mine functionality, which is also an awesome way of getting the job done. So strip mining gives you, wait a sec, here we go. When you left click here, you get to select the horizontal spacing and the vertical spacing. And what this tool does, when you drag and drop it over a mountain, it gives you the ability to go for patterned mining jobs. What I personally like to do is to reduce the grid size to that, and this way, when you probe mountains like that, it's almost a guarantee to see all the veins inside of a mountain. Really, really useful stuff as well. So as you can see, the functions of the allow tool are all more or less in a, well, meta game way, like it's all just management tools, but I really do like them, especially the hauling tools. I want to focus into the settings here one more time before we leave. So as you see here, you can configure a lot of things here to your own liking. You can also enable or disable tools if you don't like them. For example, if you feel like that strip mine tool is OP or whatever might be the case, you can enable or disable them here. You can also set a limit for things to be selected on the map. The beefier your computer is, the less it does matter, but if you have a weaker CPU, just go for a lower amount, because the game can get super laggy when you have too many things at once selected. So you can also enable or disable the context menus. That's the stuff that appears when you right-click stuff. So, for example, if you feel like the mine connected ores thing is too much, you cross it out, and ta-da, it's gone. So this way you can adjust the functionalities of the allow tool to your own liking in case you don't like some settings or not. Just wanted to showcase how that works too. Here, the tools on selected things, well, this is a complete, I don't really understand what this one does. I think you can disable tools on selected things. Now I get it. So when you this disables or enables the tool selections when you have something selected. So the mod creator, as you can see, is very, very thorough in his functionalities, and you can adjust this mod to your own liking. And while most of these settings look a little bit over the top or not necessary, I do appreciate mod creators a ton who put so much work into the customization of the mod, because, you know, this way everybody can play it the way he or she likes. Okay, that's all that was to be said about the allow tool. I hope that was somewhat interesting, insightful, or helpful to you. If any questions are left open, just drop them into the comment box down below. Also, if there are other mods which you feel like should be definitely showcased here, just give me a note in the comment section as well. I'd see to it. And of course, if you like that video, leave it a thumbs up, because that helps a ton to beat the algorithm game. And of course, check out my channel. I do daily videos. If you like my content, just smack a subscription and turn the notification bell on, and you won't miss anything in the future. Beyond that, also down there in the description box, you'll find my Twitch channel where I do daily streams, so maybe you want to join there too. And last but not least, my channel is all free content, so if you might want to check out the ways and means to support this project, I'd be deeply grateful. But enough of that. Thanks again for watching. This is a big form of support as well, and I hope you had a good time here, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.